coach. Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not going to take it easy on you, but, man, we're going to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be good. How was that?
Not magic.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is going to speak for you, man. I'm going to speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you got to keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
Well, maybe, I guess, but, I mean, it's not like because she's a blogger. I mean, I think about her all the time, like, she's in my head, man. Like, it's actually kind of nice. You know, it feels right. It feels like something's happening.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but I mean, not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the two-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's tell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have to do.
Let's keep it at the game for now, okay, man?
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now. Fine for now, yeah.
Most exciting part of the G League this year. The NBA is not far away. Oh, AI, yo, check out what your boy said about your boy.
Hey, man, get that phone out my face, Marcus.
No, come on, you're gonna hear about it anyway. I mean, it's everywhere.
Look, Corey Harris ain't the only player in the NBA.
Well, look. It's not just Corey Harris saying it. All of the Lakers are retweeting it. The timing could not be better for me. I mean, I got scouts coming to the stands. They don't want to miss the show. This is like chess. So who's running space and who's head now, huh?
Yo. I don't want to disrupt your flow there, Bobby Fischer, but the scout ain't here for you. He's here for the Flying Dragon.
Please, I would have heard about
He is the Heat's new forward from China, and he is knocking on the door of a 48-inch vertical.
You talking about Han Shi?
Huh?
Yeah, the Flying Dragon.
Yeah.
He was on the Jets in China. I guarded him when he played us in Shanghai. He showed me up then, but I know his game now. I can take him.
No. The dragon is mine.
See, this ain't about just showing off some scouts, Marcus. This is about winning the game, man.
Hey.
This dude, bro.
Get him. He may be here to scout the dragon. Doesn't mean you can't take his attention. Take it.
Yeah, but I can't beat the dragon by myself. But your game plays specifically to his weakness. So I'm gonna set you up all night, and we're gonna take that dragon down together.
All right.
Hello and welcome everyone to South Dakota. I'm Blake Suniga with my partners Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We have Mad Ants road action for you tonight as they travel in to take on the Sioux Falls Skyforce.
And although the Mad Ants can boast their own acquisitions from China, the Skyforce, they can claim the same thing. Tonight, we are so excited. We'll get a chance to look at the man they call Flying Dragon, a fantastic forward prospect.
And it makes sense that the Skyforce land a Flying Dragon, right? You see what I did there? From all reports, Han Chi is pure dynamite once he takes off into the air.
Well, we're going to see if young AI and crew can tame the dragon soon enough. The way that AI has come out firing in his first few goes with the Mad Ants, there is talk that he could garner NBA attention.
Exactly, Blake. If he keeps performing like he has and doesn't slip up, you have to think NBA teams simply can't ignore him. But, you know, the one thing is he can't get caught up in that. Just needs to go out and keep improving his game.
Take it day by day. And without a doubt, Sioux City has been energized since bringing the Flying Dragon onto the roster.
Boy, when you add a dynamic athlete like the Flying Dragon, it brings a spark to the whole team. We saw the same effect happen when the Mad Ants got AI.
And Zane Roberts with the stuff.
Vision and patience. Han Chi showing both, finding the open man.
It's rebounded by Sioux Falls.
Nice work there to contest the finish inside.
Yeah, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense laid waste to those plans.
And it's out of bounds. The Skyforce able to retain possession here. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. They double him with Bishop. Here's Roberts, and that one's good.
And we see more shots coming from outside nowadays, and Roberts is doing his best to keep the interior alive.
Well, you might have seen that article about Marcus Young recently. He's certainly a star in the G League.
Yeah, when you have the offensive talent that Young does and are as driven and ambitious as he is, you're destined for great things. Definitely a name to watch in the G League.
Yeah, one to follow, definitely.
Here's Ducey. Here's Evans. Oh, hammered, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on AI.
This league is especially tough on big men. They often develop later than other positions. Evans, still a work in progress.
Now the Mad Ants with it. They trail by one. With the numbers he puts up, you figure it was just a matter of time. NBA teams have their eye on Young.
Not surprising at all, given his burst. The latest rumor is that the Lakers have the most interest in him right now, but a lot of teams could be looking at him late in the NBA season.
Now here's Han. An easy 2 points on the layup.
At this stage of his development, it makes sense to get Han Chi high percentage looks, build his confidence.
Pass to Tatum. Calderon. Now here's Bishop, covered by Ducey. Shot's good by Bishop. Well, the Mad Ants were excited to land AI, and he's continued to improve his game since he's arrived.
He has put in work and is razor sharp in his focus. Sometimes a player is a late bloomer, and that might be the case with AI, given how he's stepped his game up.
The Mad Ants trailing. Pass to Calderon. Tatum on defending. Bishop and Doug Evans with the block.
Terrific play by Evans, in position, doesn't overreact, able to send that one back without fouling.
And there's the call on Bishop. That will be his second foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Jennings misses.
You know, road life in the G League, it can be rough. Getting wins as an away team, it's no easy task. Travel isn't as easy as it is in the NBA. A lot can go wrong on the road, and it feels like everything is stacked against you at times.
Keefe with it. Pass to Han. To the paint. Jennings misses.
He was already patting himself on the back and forgot to put the ball in the hole.
Here's Bishop. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. The Skyforce trail. Benjamin with the ball, defended by Carter. Keefe with it. Here's Benjamin, just 5 on the clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And they can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move here.
Well, a handful of players on this Mad Ants roster could make the jump to the NBA someday. Howie Carter, not one of them.
Yeah, you know, Carter's a very talented player, but he doesn't have a standout skill that will land him on an NBA roster. He knows it, but just appreciates the process of trying to improve his game.
It hasn't been an easy quarter for him, offensively speaking.
Here's AI, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Sioux Falls gets called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first.
And you see how hungry AI is. He wants to prove he has what it takes to perform at the next level.
Fast break, here we go. Here's Barton. Daniels grabs the board.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
Yeah, he's got to use his head. That was a terrible choice for sure.
Low probability. The height difference there was huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Mad Ants out in front, leading by just 1. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Mad Ants so far?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
The shot by Barton is no good. The Mad Ants leading.
Just talking with AI and the rest of the team, you get the sense that AI has really started to find himself on and maybe more importantly, off the court. Having a few games under his belt with this team has put him at ease, and the results are visible on the floor.
Benjamin, and the dunk by David Benjamin.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Keep it simple, keep it simple.
Keep it simple indeed, and those could be an important 2 points, guys, in a close game like we have here.
Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And for the Fort Wayne coaching staff, this is what they hope for with AI.
Sometimes for a guy like AI who has bounced around, it's just really about finding the right environment. It seems he is starting to come to peace with himself, with this group, and you can see it in his play and in his attitude, really. That could be huge for someone who has the potential that he has.
Timeout called, the Mad Ants.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there, and maybe, well, you might remember Paul Tatum had some time in the NBA, and there's a chance he can make it back. A few good performances at the end of the season, and there's a chance he gets called back up to the NBA.
And with Tatum, as you said, it would most likely be his last chance on making an NBA roster.
And even though he isn't the youngest player on the roster, he still has the makeup to help an NBA team for a stretch run. If he gets hot, he could end up a 12th man on a team looking for a veteran presence, but he has to show that he can still be an impact player by putting up numbers in games like this one.
Outside Young, AI up top. Grace, here's AI. Count that one.
Boy, they have gotten hot here in the second quarter. It's no wonder they're in front.
And this field goal percentage, probably not sustainable, but if they can stay close, they'll run away with this game like a bank robber fleeing the scene.
Well, you figured out it was just a matter of time before the Flying Dragon came over to the States. The numbers and performances he put up in China were absurd. And you just know that a team was going to take a closer look at what he could do over here on this side of the pond.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so here is Sioux Falls. They trail by 1. Pastahan. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Carter on defending. Now here's AI. On the wing, AI. That falls. Nice feed that time from Paul Tatum.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Ducey misses. Down low. Shot's good by Bishop.
What a gamer this guy is. AI doesn't get rattled even when the defense roughs him up.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mad Ants on top, leading by 3. We'll be right back to the action when we return. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Bishop.
How about his scoring in the first half? He's looked like a different player today. A very good player.
Yeah, he's looking like me in my first game back from that brutal ACL injury. I was killing it. But he's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. He really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
Here's Roberts. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And here's Young. AI, guarded by Roberts. Back to AI. Young. Pass to AI. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Another shot, and fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. That's on Zane Roberts.
Tricky with the pump fake. Once AI gets you in the air, the rest is simple for him.
So he hits one of the 2 from the stripe.
One thing with Coach Keller is that he wants to impact more than just basketball knowledge to his players.
Absolutely. Coach Keller is of that vein where he wants his players to experience life outside of basketball, to be well-rounded men in the community. I know it's something that the players get behind and appreciate from him.
He's just such a great coach on and off the court.
Here's the break. And Marcus Young slams it in.
Can't be lazy around Tatum. He's clever at reading the opposition and knows when to go for steals.
It's stolen by Bishop. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. AI really making a difference here.
He's torching them right now, and they're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow his roll.
Well, you can't help but notice the raw athleticism of Flying Dragon. He can just blow by anybody.
Yeah, Flying Dragon's leaping ability is what jumps out at you, but he's very shifty and flexible, and he has a fantastic first step. One of the best athletes in all the G League.
It's such a treat to watch.
The shot, no good. Zane Roberts with the defensive effort. A clear look for Han Chi, and too long on the shot. And the Mad Ants with possession. 6-point game. Back to AI. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
Outstanding concentration from AI. Good at adjusting his shot through contact and converting.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Benjamin. Randolph with the steal. They're running. Here's the floater. And stolen by Keith. Day with it. Guarded now by Daniels. Now Keith. Now here's Barton. Now Keith, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He did not hesitate to take it right up against a much bigger defender.
And you gotta like that fearless, aggressive attitude.
I just love it, Brian.
Here's Daniels. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. Randolph, covered by Evans. Pass to Bishop. And the layup's good off the glass.
I love the fearlessness. AI doesn't get nervous when the defense is on him inside.
Here's Barton. Here's Splitter. Tries again. Barton's shot's good.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass, guys.
Timeout called, the Mad Ants. The Mad Ants with the lead. AI outside. Daniels. AI guarded by Jennings. Here's Grace. That one doesn't drop.
The defense was ready for him. Got a hand in his face and made that one much tougher.
And that's something that every team needs. Rugged interior defense to just make your opponent think twice about coming down the lane.
Jennings misses. And the Mad Ants with possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They get it back. Here's Carter. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Here's Jennings. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player from his ability of scoring.
Pass to Boss. Daniels, covered by Keith. Bishop goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
When he has a night like this, it's very hard to imagine AI won't be playing on the NBA stage very, very soon.
It's stolen by Bishop. And that basket pushed the lead to double digits.
No question, they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
And so here is Sioux Falls, trailing by 10. Pass to Jennings, lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. So Fort Wayne will take it the other way. AI drives in. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So both teams making some changes here. He's made 2 of his 5 tries so far at the line. And the free throw, no good. And Flying Dragon coming over from China, just like AI on the Mad Ants did.
The two, they had faced off against each other, had some great battles from what I've heard. And maybe that will carry over to this side of the Pacific.
Well, we can only hope.
This is why his teammates love him. AI has no problem absorbing the contact on the drive.
Here's Hahn. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mad Ants. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Here's AI. Skyforce with the rebound. Pass to Hahn, plenty of space, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
You don't get the name Flying Dragon by staying on the ground. He is sporting a 48-inch vertical. You combine that leaping ability with his height, and he might be one of the most feared aerial artists in short time.
Here's Bishop. He can't get that one. Zane Roberts with the defensive effort. Starks up top. Ducey outside. No good with the triple. And as you said with Flying Dragon, 48-inch verticals are something you just don't see.
No, you really don't see that too much. And to be able to get up like that with the frame that he has, there is nobody who can leap like that on this level or the next level. Look, the NBA is just waiting for the rest of his game to catch up, and he's going to be entertaining for years to come.
No doubt.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one over the big fella.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
Tatum outside, inside, back to Bishop. Shoots over Ducey. The shot misses. And the Skyforce going the other way now. Tries a three. Again, the miss by Benny Ducey.
The game plan, it needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Ducey with the steal, and the foul called on AI. Fort Wayne dictating the flow. Back to Young. Pass to Bishop. Tatum outside. Bishop tipped away. Shot from 12. Barton with the rebound. And there's the call on Bishop. That will be foul number 5 on him. Lee with it. To the inside. Hahn. Oh, rips it down off the alley-oop. Beautiful.
The ability to go up and get the ball, then the body control to engineer it home. Han Chi making his presence felt out there.
A nice shot by AI.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt. The good news is they've already got this game wrapped up.
And that's the buzzer. Mad Ants win. They showed a lot of grit to come in here and walk out with a road win.
And coming out of Sioux Falls with a road win, it is no easy task. The Skyforce were fired up with Flying Dragon attitude. The Mad Ants were able to stay in control and put things away.
And I think the Mad Ants are the type of team to elevate their own level of play in order to spoil the debut of someone like Flying Dragon. Fantastic effort from them.
And some momentum being built for the Mad Ants with this win. That'll be it for us here in South Dakota. For Tim, Brian, and everyone here, I'm Blake Zuniga saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Yo, AI.
So, you the big scout that everyone's been talking about. That's what you think, man. Am I finally walking?
Look, Coach Keller might seem like he has a bag of marbles in his head, but the dude knows the game, man.
That doesn't really answer my question, but
I'm here, aren't I?
something's still missing.
Look, Marcus Young, kid can play. A lot of eyes on him, too.
What's with you, man? I try to ask you a direct question, and all I get is this runaround. Like, I don't understand.
There you go. Like the world owes you a spot in the NBA.
All I do is work. That's all I do. And I just can't get a break. That's my problem.
You said it yourself. Something is missing. Don't ask me for answers you already have.
Well, so Marcus has this all figured out, and I don't?
Maybe. Look, I like Marcus' game. I've never talked to him. I don't know him. I do know you. People are starting to talk about you. You're making people's boards. Scouts are looking at you. But there are a lot of other guys out there, too. And what separates you? Why should I pick you over Marcus?
Whoa.
What are we doing right now?
This is my teammate, Howie.
I know who he is. His form is impeccable. It's a work of art. The rest of his game is basically rec league, but his form should be taught in books.
You're Big Toonie, right?
I am.
And why isn't my hand going through you like it does with other ghosts?
Nope. We're not doing, nope.
The point is, AI, you're close. Just one missing piece.
He did say that thing about my jumper, right? I didn't just dream that?
Who raised you? That's what I want to know.
Oh, because I'm going to make my future children so sick of that story, it's going to be great.
Listen, I want you to start selling what Marcus Young is going to be 6 months from now. Then they're going to turn around real quick. Exactly. See, you and I are going to do great things. Watch. So I'm in Texas right now. We have one more game against the Vipers, but then after that, I want you to... Yeah, I'll call you back tomorrow. I didn't hear you.
It's your room, too. You can take a call.
Yeah, but I just didn't want to take it in the hallway because everybody would hear, be asking, like, Marcus, what's going on, you know? You know how it is.
Yeah, man, I get it. Yeah.
Only a matter of time.
All right, well, you know what? I'll let you get back to it. And I'm sure you got a few more phone calls to make.
Nah, I got too much energy. I'm about to go get a run in. You can take the room. Plus, you look real tired anyway.
You know, there's more to this game than taking the last shot and getting your numbers. Corey Harris taught me that.
Oh, really? Tell me more. Were you guys on the beach, under the stars?
Man, go take your walk, man.
I met plenty of people like you, AI.
You know nothing about me, bro.
You think you're special. You think the whole world revolves around your thoughts, your feelings. I got a family, and people counting on me just like you. There's 491 players in the NBA. Most of them, like Corey Harris, like blue blood, so everything was just handed to him. But the rest of us, we down here, we gotta fight for the few spots that they didn't take. So if the only chance I have is by stepping over my competition, I'm gonna do that by any means necessary. And right now, that's you. You better believe if I gotta go through you, I'm gonna slice you right down the middle and clear that path.
Doesn't have to be that way, man.
It does have to be that way. And you know it. Even though your little girlfriend downtown got your brain all...
Don't you dare bring her into this.
Whoa.
Don't you dare talk about her.
Whoa.
Don't you dare.
Whoa. I touched the nerve.
Keep talking, man. I dare you. Keep talking.
Hey! Knock it off! Knock it off, guys! You lay one hand on him, and you're benched against the Vipers, okay? You too, Marcus. I'm serious. I don't know what started this, and I don't care. It ends right here, right now. You got me? Do you got me?
Yes, Coach.
Yeah, Coach.
Come on, guys. I came up coaching high school volleyball, okay? And those kids never gave me this amount of grief. Not once! By the way, it's a very complicated sport. Don't know that I ever fully got it. That's beside the point. Get your gear. You're rooming with Howie now.
Oh, dude, awesome. Yeah, we just gotta get you some earplugs.
Oh, Howie, do us all a favor, dude. Go to the drugstore, get one of those nasal strips, staple it to your nose.
Well, no, Doc says it's hereditary.
It's not hereditary, dude. I'm telling you, okay? You have a serious medical condition. And the rest of you guys, why don't we try to act like adults, okay? It's clearly hard for us to behave like basketball players, so let's just be adults. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go hit the showers.
A 9-year-old Metro girl has a new lease on life thanks to surgery at the hospital for sick children. Tracy Hooper was given the liver of a 9-year-old accident victim in a 4-hour operation. Hooper is in critical but stable condition, normal after such an operation. Her condition will be monitored for 72 hours to see if there's any sign of organ rejection. Rick Manson's World Motion Tour is over, and what a success it was. Manson skateboarded across Canada in 11 months, raising over $14 million to fight heart disease. He covered over 5,000 miles, averaging about 100 miles per day. Manson says he wants to thank all who donated to his cause and wants to remind us that even though his journey is over, the battle against heart disease must continue. Tom and Harriet Banks are the lucky winners of this past weekend Super Lottery draw. The pair came forward to claim an $11 million prize.
Hey!
Face the media.
Oh, it smells like exhaustion and sadness in here. You're lucky I got some medication.
Why does this look like something I need an alibi for?
I know how you get hard on yourself, okay? So I was walking back from the pharmacy, anti-snore strips in hand, when I ran into this guy in the alley. And he looked tweaky, but he knew a guy who called a guy, and BAM!
Whoa. Hey, pretty sure fireworks are illegal here, bro.
Not when we're 5 miles.
laboratory
Nah, man. I'm gonna stay in and get some rest tonight. I'm sorry. Hey, but you go, okay? You have fun.
Come on!
for 9 years.
I'm only gonna ask one more time.
Okay. Ask me again.
Come outside and light some fireworks with me.
The bill
No.
will outline just what animals will be allowed to be used in
You'll
the
change your
labs,
mind.
along with
Okay.
penalties for the offenders.
You will.
Have fun.
The annual Hidalgo Rotary Club dinner. We hope to see you there, cowboy. For those of you who like tacos in the Rotary Club, this is a no-brainer. That's the Hidalgo.
Hey, come on, man. Quiet down.
I'm not any louder than the fireworks are gonna be.
Look, I'm just trying to make sure the coach doesn't notice us. I'm already on thin ice.
Let's be honest, man. We played like garbage tonight.
All right, everybody, listen up, listen up. Unfortunately,
I feel like I'm walking through an old shoe.
Boy, you need to show some respect. This place is basketball. And we are nothing without the old shoes that came before us.
We should focus on some new shoes.
Looks like somebody hit copy and paste 12 times on a computer.
Yeah, man, they even step the same.
Man, yo, your girl is a great writer. Tell Coach I'll be in a minute.
What?